I've got a consumer in one of my stores. He's a banker.
Yep.
And, where I drive, it is nothing but Arkansas Delta farmland.
Right.
That's it. And part of Mississippi farmland. But this guy, he'll come hang out in this hardware store. He was telling me he'll spend like 2 hours a day there. Right. And I'm like, dude, aren't you a banker? Like, aren't you supposed to be at work? And he's like, well, I am working. I'm like, what do you mean? And he goes, well, if I hang out here where farmers shop, typically I can take them over and we can get some loans going to help them. Is
Right.
there a honey hole for you where you can hang out and just pick up clients?
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's just being social, right? So the more places, the more friends that I make, the more places that I'm social, the more potential clients I have, which that's obviously not like, my goal. And every time I meet someone like, oh, I hope they buy a house from me.
Right.
But it's just so naturally organic, the way the business works, that if it is in my best interest to go out on a Friday or Saturday night to a bar with friends and meet more new people that we all run into than it is for me to sit at home and save money sitting on the couch watching Netflix. Like, I make more money being out and about because every one, two people that I meet potentially become clients so many times. And it's wild. It's just being places and just being social is the best thing.
So do you carry a stack of business cards with you on Fridays and Saturday nights?
Always. Always
Always?
have business cards with me. They're always in the pocket, ready to go.
Yeah, dude. So I remember meeting your partner one time. So we haven't talked about Chase, but I wanna ask you about him too. But I remember meeting him one time, and he was just like, "Hey, man, Chase Rackley, I'm a realtor."
Yeah.
And like, dude, that's it. That's all you have to say,
Right.
right? Like, you have my attention. You've told me what you do. Like, I've got your information, and then like we just move on, dude. Like,
Well, when you meet someone new, what is one of the first things you ask them? So, what do you do?
yeah,
That's one of the first, small talk items, right?
yeah,
Where you're from, what do you do? And so when people ask me, what do you do? Immediately I'm like, oh, I'm a realtor. I sell homes,
hmm
I usually just say a little tagline for fun. I
hmm
just make people's dreams come true. And they love it. They eat it up. But it's the truth. They very frequently will say, oh, well, I blah blah blah, and like, me and my wife are looking at this house, and we probably actually should give you a call. Like, I don't say a word, I just tell them what I do, and then
hmm
immediately they're like, oh, you have the ability to potentially meet a need, because everyone's constantly looking at houses, even if
hmm
you're not in the market.
Yep.
You're seeing it on TV, on HGTV, or any other Chip and
hmm
Joanna Gaines. They're making everyone want to buy a house or renovate a house, etc. You're swiping on Zillow or various other apps,
hmm
taking it all in. And so people are thinking about homes and housing a lot. And so all I do is say, I'm a realtor. I sell homes. I make people's dreams come true. And they're like, we need to call you. Do you have a
Dude,
card? All the time. I'm like, maybe I have one around here. Oh, I do actually.
yeah. Let me pull
Just
them
happen to
out of
have this.
this. Have you ever seen like those card holders, like those like real pristine like business card holders?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let me just slide this perfect little thing out. Oh, I happened to slide this in my pocket before I left home today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, it's interesting just meeting how meeting minimal needs can turn into business,
Right.
right? Like just the little things. I remember you telling me after we had like finalized the process, um, if you guys ever need a plumber or an
Right.
electrician or anything like that, call me, right?
Yeah.
Odd segue, but the other night, Mike and I come home. It's 7:30 at night, trash day, right?
Yep.
And the garbage truck is parked like almost in front of our driveway. Dude's got the hood up, and he's outside with like this real little flashlight it's so dim, dude. I know this guy can't see anything. And one of the vendors I deal with had sent me some extra like headlights, like go on your head,
Right.
buttons, bright, bright. And I had an extra one. I walk out there and I was like, "Hey, dude, I know you can't see anything. I don't need this. I've got it. Here's a knife to open it with. Just take this. It's yours. Keep the knife too if you want it." And this guy's going, "Well, what do you do?" And I was like, "Well, I work in hardware sales." Kind of told him, what I do. And he goes, "Well, can you give me an axle for my truck?" And I'm like, It doesn't work that way, bro. Like, I don't sell axles, right? I'm not the
Right.
automotive guy, but I mean, it is interesting how meeting a quick need can turn straight into